What was stated in
it started over comments which were made by Senator Taitague on an amendment introduced by Senator Matt Rector. But the tiff between the two senators has escalated, and now Taitague is raising allegations that she was harassed and assaulted.
Matt Rector hit me on the side of my shoulder quite aggressively. He was upset about what was stated in a newspaper article that morning, and as he did that, he made a comment toward that. So I was shocked.
Taitague believes Rector was upset over comments she made about one of his amendments, stating he'd approached her about it the day before.
Previously, he had, the day before, his aggressiveness toward me, which was on videotape, about a certain thing of disagreement that we had in something, and I guess he showed that aggressiveness the next day by, violating me. And
Taitague wrote a letter to the Speaker, Judy Wampat, and Senators Eddie Calvo and Rory Respicio, trying to keep the matter within the legislature, as opposed to filing a criminal complaint. But on the other hand, Senator Matt Rector denies the allegations. Is there any truth to her allegations?
No, I wouldn't think so. It's I can never imagine myself hitting anyone on the session floor, man nor woman. And I've been a happily married man for 20 years, and I work in an office full of women. I've negotiated contracts with women and on the opposite side of the table with women. It's just not something I could ever see happening. And if somebody thought that it happened, I really feel sorry for them, and I wouldn't like that perception to be out there.
Rector says there may have been a disagreement on the floor, but none of it was personal.
In politics, we deal with the same stuff over and over. If you get mad at somebody for something they say on the floor at one point, and you carry it with you, you're never going to get through. And you'd hold a grudge, and you'd never be able to move anything forward. People say stuff to me all the time on the session floor, which I take great offense to. But you have to let it go off your back and move forward. What are you going to say? I have no idea what, but if you're going to be in politics, maybe you better have a little tougher skin.
Speaker Judy Wampat, meanwhile, called for a meeting this afternoon with the two senators in hopes to settle the matter.
Any type of behavior that would be unbecoming of a public official should not be tolerated. And I know that our Sergeant at Arms, specifically, his duty is to make sure that there is proper decorum. Having said that, of course, sometimes we don't catch, some of these other, incidences maybe that may have occurred. So I received a letter this morning from Senator Taitague, and I've responded, immediately by actually calling for a meeting this afternoon at 2 o'clock with those individuals that she had addressed a letter to, first of all, and then immediately after that, then I would just have a separate meeting with two senators.